Hi everybody. So we're one day out. We're making some final preparations here. We've got the Jeep coming along pretty good. So I've got my trail cam mounted up in here, and I just want to show you a couple little interior modifications that we've done. So if you can see here, we've installed all LED lights across the dash. Okay, and that's made a huge difference. And then along with that, in the floorboard, you can see I've got a little bit of light down there. It's generally really dark, but we've installed some LED underlights, just LED strip lights to keep that well illuminated. Not well illuminated, but illuminated enough to where, you know, if I drop something, I can see it, I can check around. And I don't know if you can pick this up right here. We've got this little blue light right there. You've got a dual USB and a cigarette lighter. That's on and off with the ignition. And then you can see our control box for our lights and so forth. We've got the light bar. You can see they change colors. Okay, and these are the fog lights. Okay, the light bar on the bumper. Okay, all those change colors as they illuminate there. And then there's the trail cam as we got it set up so we can kind of bring you some live action from the trail. So anyway, we're a day out. We're going to prepare tomorrow and roll out Sunday morning. Should be the 28th of November. Okay, so be the first trial run for the YJ. The objective is roadworthiness and then trail worthiness. We're going to do some light off-roading just to see how she holds up. Try not to break anything. We'll be back. Morning. It's about 7:15 a.m. We're warming up the fleet, and Expedition 60.10 is underway. We're going to be rolling out here for a minute, headed to the southeast area of Oklahoma to, first of all, prove the roadworthiness of this 1993 Jeep YJ, and second, for some soft off-roading without breaking anything. So it's basically a proving trip and a 3-day camping trip in preparation for the next expedition with both vehicles, if all goes well on this expedition. So we'll be back from the road with some chatter, and we'll see you in a few. Alright, so here we go. We are rolling officially. The first road test of the 1993 Jeep YJ is underway. We are headed straight into the sun. Look at that. Anyway, we'll be back at you from the road. We are headed to southeast Oklahoma. Prove out the 1993 YJ, highway and trail worthiness. Checking the gauges. Temperature's good. Oil pressure is good. Voltage is good. A little noisy in here, but it's all part of the experience. Alright, so I'm cruising at 70 miles an hour, no problem. Of course, this is level Texas highway, but that's always a good sign that I can keep up with the speed limit. So far, so good. We got back into some kind of a hill country. Stop at the red light here. Hill country back there, kind of hilly. And of course, old YJ slows down going up those hills, but you know, got to shift those gears. So anyway, that's only a taste of what it's like driving from here to New Mexico or Colorado up those passes. So anyway, moving on. All right, so we made a little stop in a rest area. The Rubicon throwing an engine warning light again. It's that same code, oil pressure. Of course, we've changed the oil cooler, both oil sensors, the temperature and the pressure sensor, and all the surrounding parts associated with it. So I don't know what else it could be. I guess we're gonna have to take it to the dealership to get a more detailed evaluation with their computer. But anyway, here we go. All right, so we made it to Broken Bow. Had zero issues with the YJ, but on the Rubicon we had to reset another engine light. All right, so we're arriving at our base camp. And hopefully the Thanksgiving crowd is out of here. And our campsite is unoccupied. Let's go get set up. Thanks a little load. Alright, so we're headed out to do a little bit of trail riding and do our first testing with the YJ. So anyway, we're going to try to go find a trail that we're familiar with that runs through a creek bottom. That'll be a good test for this new suspension. We'll be back. We're going to slow crawl this rock and see if that front bar is flexing. Okay, one thing I have learned in the short time we've been out here is I got to gear down, and I got to do that like priority. little track here, very overgrown, and this is definitely gonna test our Raptor liner, so we'll be able to see if it scratches easily or not here in just a few. We'll go to the car wash this evening, and wash the dirt off of it, see how it is. Continuing on. Alright, so we're in the thicket now. So if we can handle trails like this, then you know, more open trails like Mojave and everything, you know, we're going to be dealing more with rocks. So up ahead we got a little bit of a rock garden. So once we get through this thicket, we're going to see how it does on the rock garden. Now that's going to be a bit tricky because we've only got 30-inch tires on this. But anyway, stuff's in the works. We'll be back. Well, so far so good. I need to gear down, like I said. Geared a little high. Maybe bigger tires, lockers, we'll be good to go. Alright, so we've got some scratches, no doubt, but that's a pretty good sign right there, because those were some big branches. Look at there, there's a pretty good one. A spit, it cleans right off. So that's all promising. That's all good signs right there. Okay, so we're back on one of the main roads, and so far the Raptor liner took a lot of abuse on that, and you know, our formula seems to be holding up. The scratches look like they're just not even scratches, they're just particles from the brush, just rub off. So it looks like it's not going to be a serious issue, and the formula that we came up with is going to be durable. We'll know when we get to the car wash, but anyway, so far it's looking promising. So we've got to continue out the same way that we came in. The main gate's locked. Of course, that doesn't show on the map. So Forest Service just locks it to control traffic in the logging areas. So anyway, we're gonna double back, and we got to go back down through this creek road again and give the Raptor liner more scratch testing. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so we made it back to camp. No issues with the YJ. Tried to go clean it up, but the car wash was closed, so it won't freeze, so we'll just inspect it tomorrow. We had one bolt come loose on the sway bar link. Leave it to rough country. Every time I buy a rough country sway bar link, the bolts come off, so you end up having to go buy lock nuts for them. I got it secured with a couple of zip ties for now. Zip ties and duct tape and fix anything, right? So that'll hold for now. I'll run by the hardware store and pick up another bolt tomorrow and a lock nut. So anyway, we're going to call it a night. All good. We'll check in tomorrow. Y'all take care.